Good morning, my internet people. I hope everyone is doing fantastic, and this is your Empress Ruby. So today is running errands day. I think I've done one running errands day, but today I want to just like sort of hang out with you guys. I'll see what this video is going to turn out to be. So hopefully I'm going to answer a couple of questions that people have been asking me in regards to buying land and building home, and in Kenya. Yeah, I'm gonna do that, and also shout out to you guys who work in diaspora, but since you started, you have been sending money home. Like, you've never missed a month to send money home. Like, you guys, the struggle is real, but you have to, because otherwise if you don't, nobody will. So I'm just gonna run to the money place, send money, and then I want to do, what am I gonna do? I'm going to do my feet. Is it pedicure or what is that? Yeah, it's pedicure. So, and then after that I do a little bit of shopping, then we're gonna sit down and then we're gonna talk. So yeah, I think I'm gonna see you later. Let me put on my glasses and then see you later. Oh, so you guys, I'm just at the Souk Planet, and I'm basically trying to buy some fruits and vegetables, and I'm going to do it while I am filming. I want this one. Blueberries. Tangerines. Four of those will do for today. I had carrot, but then I'm going to add another carrot. We have corn. I'm going to take some spinach for my smoothie. I have onions, I have tomatoes. I forgot to take some lemon. Something else, these avocados. I love their avocados, they're so nice. So can I excuse me, I didn't take a bag, so you can just put them all together if you don't mind. There's no point of wasting a bag. Should I get a banana? Sometimes when they put... Do you have plantain? Plantain? No? When they put organic, right organic in a banana, it becomes more expensive. So anyway, I wanted to talk to you guys because I've seen a lot of people are asking me because they basically maybe are interested in buying land in Kenya, and some of them are Kenyans who are in diaspora, and many of them have gotten trouble finding proper ways of going through building their homes. So for example, it's just like it just happens, as I said in my last video, that when you are in diaspora, it's impossible to not get conned, especially when you are building, because the minute people realize that you are actually not in the country, they take advantage of that. So once you find, especially, but for the land process, let's just begin from basic, and I'm gonna try to make this video as quick as possible. First of all, you need to find somebody who is a reputable company that deals with selling, buying and selling lands, because a lot of people pose as landowners and they sell land that obviously some of this land does not even belong to them. I have been conned once because I bought land, and when you are buying land, these people who are posing as landowners convince you so much, and they also have people who've bought land with them who will give you recommendation. So I was recommended by a neighbor who had bought land from these people and built, and and she was already moving into her new home, and she recommended me to buy land with these same people. This person did not tell me that actually the land is not like genuine, so because of the conviction, how I was convinced, and this lady had already actually bought land and built, so I felt like it might be something that is genuine. But this lady did not come clean with me. So anyway, fast forward, I ended up buying this land, and there was a lot of drama with this land. Afterwards the landowners came up. Afterwards the original landowners, like it's the problem, like there were a lot of people that had built land, that had built homes in this area. So basically the matter is still at the court, and you can imagine, you have bought this land, you have built your house there worth millions and millions of Kenya shillings, and now the original landowners are coming to claim their land. And the problem that I did, first of all, was that I did not do search, because in most times when you are buying land, you sort of have pressure from maybe family, or somebody is forcing you to buy it fast, or maybe pressure from yourself because you have money in hand and you just can't wait to just buy this land and get it out with, because maybe you might end up using this money and that's not what you want. So you guys, do not rush into going ahead and buying land, because I rushed, I had pressure, and now my land dispute is still in court as we speak. So anyway, you guys, I know if in case touch wood something happens, that this like the owner of the land win the case and we happen to be kicked out, I lose my money, I lose everything. So this is not going to be a good situation for me. But anyway, that's not, I'm just like kind of talking to you guys because I want you guys not to make, my soup has just arrived, so I'm going to, it's a lentil soup. I've just smashed some of my fruits. I was so hungry. So I don't want you guys to make the same mistakes that I made. So first of all, you have to make sure that you search the land. Usually these people have sweet mouths to convince you to buy the land in a hurry without even going to do your search personally from the land authorities. In most cases, they don't even have a file in that land authority, or even if they have, probably the land is registered under somebody else who is not the owner of the person who claimed to be the owner. So you gotta be careful, take your time. And so that's the first thing. When you find land that is being, tell them, you know what, I need to search this land, give me the photocopies of the papers that you're saying this land belongs to, and then I'll go first to land registrar and offices, and then find out if this land is genuinely under you. Then they will actually run away, and they will say, you know what, let's just not continue with the transaction, because obviously they know that you are smart. So this is where Kenyans go wrong. They don't search, you know. And unit, it doesn't have salt, nothing, no spices, nothing. I'll deal with that later. So first of all, you find land, somebody who is selling land. You found out that they are genuine. After searching, then you go ahead. I recommend people like who sell land through, okay, for me, okay, well, my other land, the one that I have my home at, the genuine one that I have genuine papers on, that I actually went through, I bought that land through a lawyer, because the owner of the land had an agreement. Oh, thank you. Anything else? Can I have like chips?
French fry?
Yes.
Okay.
So I have this one. It's some Caesar salad, and then I'll have some fried fries in the side. So yeah. So this okay, my phone is also charging. So anyway, this person was selling land through a lawyer. So that's how I went about it. The land was genuine. You have to pay legal fees through this same lawyer, and the lawyer wasn't mine. I didn't have a lawyer, but the lawyer is a registered lawyer who has a registered office, everything, and he deals with land and notations and all this documentation and stuff. And I went through him to also get my certificate, you know, land certificate, title deed, lease agreement or whatnot. So I went through him. So it was easier for me, because at least I was dealing with somebody who knows the owner of the land, you know, who is dealing with, you know, it was quite easy for me. And then after that, obviously, you guys, a lot of recommendations that people give, recommendations based on they want to steal money from you. So you have to be careful, especially some people you call friends or some people you know. They are not happy for your progress. They want to eat from you trying to develop yourself. They want to also earn something in between. So be careful, if it is, especially when you are looking for somebody. First of all, in Kenya, you have to go through an architect. This is another story. An architect took my money, pretended to be working for me, and disappeared with my money. Around 40,000, because he was trying to draw my house and everything. And because I'm not in the country to follow up, I kept calling him, and I kept talking to him and telling him, where have you reached? Well, until I just, like, you know, because an architect have to go through lands, to the drawing has to be approved, and it just takes a lot of time. This is why most Kenyans don't even go through architects and going through letting their lands or whatever be approved before they start building. People just like build. If you have the patience to wait for your land to be surveyed and whatever, these people, for me, I just think that these people honestly just eat money from people. There are people who are actually genuinely working, but for most part, Kenyan government is just ridiculous like that. So the only time I would recommend for you to go through this architect and approving your building project and whatnot is if you are
building a tall building, you know, like where you know that you need really like for them to be careful, because a lot of buildings usually collapse afterwards, so you have to be careful on this. But for me, most people who build in Kenya who are like contractors, they all the time go through building a house even without going through all this drama of whatever architect, land approval, la la. They know how to go about it, you know. I know it's not the best way to go about it, but who have the patience and the time, especially because I do not live in Kenya. And most of the time they're asking me for money after money after money. So I was just like, you know, screw all this. You know what? I found somebody, and the people who built my house, it was not one person, my friend. My house was built with one contractor. I fired him after I realized he's stealing my money. Second contractor, I fired him after realizing. Third, like, you keep firing people, you know. Otherwise, to finish the whole house, that person will have been pocketed even 1 million Kenya shillings. Apart from, you know, these people are very, 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 I want to eat, but then my food is getting cold, but I want to make this video also, and I don't want to eat in the camera, la la la, I don't know. Anyway, let me make this video quite quick. So make sure the recommendation you are given are actually genuine recommendation, and they're actually people who actually work. For example, for me, I'm not going to recommend anybody that I worked with. I would recommend the person I bought land through her, but then I will have to call her and find out if she's still selling land, because her husband works with the Kenya surveyors, and they survey lands, and the owners of the land sell land through them. So it's easy for you to, because this one is a genuine one, you know. So I can try to actually connect whoever is looking for her to buy land through this lady, so that you can talk to her, because I know she is genuine. So the people who actually build, I know you like to have recommendation, and also please make sure you register, like you follow. There is a group in Kenya called Builders and Co-Creators in Facebook group, and they deal with building projects and building work and everything, so you can ask a lot of questions. You can find out suggestions, recommendations from there. There's a lot of people who are being recommended. For example, I found a roof expert from there, because my first roof was botched to a job, you know. A really good person that I know, like a person who sleeps like I'm with her, sleeps in my house, she's my friend, she's a genuine person. She sort of just like, after my roof was bought, she told me, you know what, I will give you somebody who does a good job. And the person that she recommended is the person who actually botched my roof even further. My roof was leaking and everything. And from these Builders and Co-Creators, I found another person who actually, and don't even start with me, with when it comes to the roof, I was conned more than 200,000 Kenya shillings with a roof. My roof, the one that was done for me, redone, was done better, and even if it rains, the roof is perfect. The other one, whenever it rains, the water was going in through the roof, and it was a bogus job, more than bogus job. And I was recommended with somebody that I know closely. Somebody recommended somebody to me, you know. And the money end up going, I end up losing so much money, you guys, with this botched roof. Oh my God. And then the second roof was done by somebody. It's better you find somebody yourself than being recommended, you guys. Especially when it comes to building. Oh my internet people, be careful. Kenya, people are crazy. Beyond, even your best friend, your best Kenyan best friend can turn out to be a cray-cray. When it comes to when they see money, everyone go cuckoo, and they think that you are collecting money from a tree. They think that your life is perfect because you're in abroad, you fly, you know, you are umepanda ndege. You know, umepanda ndege means that you have boarded a plane and you've gone to another foreign land. My friend, the minute you step in a plane, you are declared a millionaire. It doesn't matter even if you are washing toilets in Diaspora. You know, this is Kenya for you. Kenya, you know, it just it just like gets me very heated up whenever I think about how these people stole money from me. Thank you. I really don't like it. So, you have to be absolutely careful. And so after they stole my money, I said, okay, from these builders and co-creators, they have recommendations, and also you have to be careful, because I've seen a lot of people are like sending money via M-Pesa for their goods to be delivered. I'm like, no, you don't do that. Especially they find people from online, and these people deliver goods to them after they, like, don't do this now. Just make sure the goods are delivered, especially these goods that are taken from these builders and co-creators group. They deliver goods fast before you hand over money. I've seen a lot of people crying. I'm waiting for them to deliver my things. Oh God, I think I've ordered too much food. They are not coming yet. So you have to be like absolutely careful. Because after that roof was done, I was like, come on, this is it. Nobody is going to eat my money further. You guys have ate my money enough. But after that, okay, the roof that was bought costed me 300,000 Kenya shillings. The roof that is not bought, that is redone, cost me 120,000 Kenya shillings. So you can imagine, where did the 300,000 Kenya shillings go? And the iron sheet was like, in most cases, you guys, these people go buying, like, for example, you have given them exact door that you want, for example, and exact wood that you want. They pocket money, they go and buy something cheaper, because obviously you're not in Kenya to see. They just send you fake pictures and all that. So this is what exactly happened to me, especially in my first house. I was doing the door, and I wanted door with mahogany. These guys did me a flash door, a stupid freaking flash door, cheaper than what I had ordered for and what I had paid for. So they pocketed the money. And usually also they use the hardware people to con you if you don't know. You give them they give you quotation higher than what the prices of everything is, and then you give them the money together with the hardware person. They actually con you without knowing. So you have to be absolutely smart for you to go around building a house, and that's why I'm telling people that don't do it in a hurry. Better put that money in fixed deposit, and then when you have time, you come home and you do your things slowly by slowly. When you are on leave, you can have a 30-day leave, you can have a 15-day leave, and build your house slowly by slowly instead of being in a rush. Cannot recommend anybody I worked with, you guys, because I have built 2 houses so far and I have been conned like crazy. This is just the truth about it. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you, oh guys, you have to. I'm telling you, no. I'm giving you my true stories, and if you guys want to get my experience, I failed in certain areas, even though my projects are up and are running, but still I ended up losing so much money. So you just have to be really careful. What else I need to talk about when it comes to this home building? So I talked about buying land, and you have to obviously pay taxes when you have to buy land, because we pay taxes, especially if your land is a genuine one, registered. This is one of the things you have to know, if your land is registered or not, because if it's registered, they actually pay taxes, It's not like, and sometimes people buy land without the original owners of this land clearing the taxes that was over this land. So they sell land to you, and the taxes are like they have debt over this land. So when they give this land over to you, remember, you're the one who's going to clear these taxes that you know nothing about. So you have to be really, really, really careful. They have to clear taxes before you take over this land, And again, what else can I say? I would say that you can find a reputable lawyer, especially the ones who deal with lands, and then you can buy land through them, because usually they know, This is the thing that I would tell you, because my second land I bought through a reputable lawyer. So I think that's it. You guys just be careful and just don't be in a rush when it comes to building. Don't use your parents, don't use your sisters, don't use your brothers, don't use anybody, because for me, I used these people, and these people were crazy. My brother quoted a roof because I wanted him to help me. He quoted 500,000. That is $500,000. A roof only costs less than 200,000. Because they know that they want to take money from you. If you are not smart enough, and again, if one person gives you quotation over land, don't settle with one quotation. Especially, not land, over building. Don't settle with one quotation. Take the second person, take even 5 quotations, and then decide. And also see pictures of what these people have done. Actually, the work, not even pictures. Look at this work and talk to the people they've built for, you know. Do your research before dealing with these people. Because in Kenya, a lot of people take advantage of people who are hustling abroad, you know. They take advantage, people, oh God, I am just like so upset even thinking about this because of the way these people conned me. But anyway, you guys, you gotta be smart. For you to do any business in Kenya, you have to be smart. If you're not, forget it. Forget it, my friend. So, and don't use your family members. That's a mistake that you cannot do. Even the ones who say that they are born again. I took somebody who was actually digging my septic tank, and he was coming with, praise the Lord, my sister, praise him. Praise him from the rising of the sun to the setting down of the sun. Praise him. And this same person, what did he do? The minute I gave him the money to continue, I gave him, you know what? What I did is I left instructions and I said, I'm giving him like quarter of his money for him to start work. When he finishes, and then give him another little money, but the only time you're supposed to pay him was when he finishes the project. You go, you measure, go with tape measure and know that he's finished. But this idiot that I left instruction did not follow instructions. This man went and lied to him that I finished the work. He didn't go to monitor the work. The minute you step on a plane, my friend, even the people you help with your money, the people you send your money to every month, you know, the people you are supporting, sometimes they don't even care. So long as you give them the money, you help them, they cannot help you with anything. So the minute you step on the plane, you're on your own, man. So I stepped on the plane after leaving money and leaving instructions on how this money is supposed to be paid off. And this man knew that I'm gone. He went and manipulated these people. And these people paid off the septic. When I went, the thing did not even go to up to 2 centimeters. It was nothing, my friend. It was nothing. Listen to me. So it's best like, don't go through your family members. Just don't. They will just do bogus job as well. So you guys, I'm not going to let this video run more than this. If you like my channel, please give it a thumbs up. And if you like it even more further and you don't mind to support me, also subscribe, you know. And I'll see you in my next video. I gotta hit my food because it is getting cold. See you in my next video. Have a lovely day. Bye.